Yo, what's Papa Cracker Smack a like a jack and it's your boy GameStow, aka KK, the real nigga enthusiast. And today we playing some motherfucking. Hold on, let me get. I'm playing some motherfucking Poke Rogue, man. Man, I am an expert at this game. All right, I put in. Matter of fact, does it tell me? Hold on. Oh, hold on. Enter no menu. Okay, I actually don't know. I don't know if it actually tell me how long I've played, but bro, I got so many fucking hours in this game, bro. It is time. All right. Yeah, y'all might learn something, all right? And by my side, I got the fuck. Did I do that right? No. Mm, mm, mm. Yo, what's Papa Cracker Smack a like a jack and it's your boy Shaker Stow, aka Shake KK, the big dick enthusiast, and today we playing some Poke Rogue. Listen here, man. I am a fucking expert at this game, okay? I don't know how to go to the one thing or whatever. Look at my hours or whatnot. Nah, I have no idea. But bro, I have so many hours in this game. And you know, part of the reason I started YouTube in the first place, when you gaming too much, or you feel like it's too much, at the very least you could do is turn the motherfucking camera on. So yo, I took a long break from this game. Cause I ended up beating the like the main story mode. Cause yeah, it's a few challenge modes in here. I ended up beating classic for the very first time, 200 waves, with obviously progressing difficulty. And after that, I don't know why, like my love for the game just died completely. It's kind of like they say the it's not the destination, it's the journey. You know what I mean? And after I beat the game, like I was like, I went from playing this shit like X amount of hours a day to like I haven't touched it since I beat it. So I'm back. And I'm a fucking expert at this game, man. So I'm gonna give y'all the pro tips. Make sure y'all whip out y'all motherfucking Pokédexes, alright? Y'all might learn a thing or two. We finna get this shit started, but before I do, let me take a swig. Pressure. I'm also streaming. I got this shit on YouTube and Twitch right now. Even though when I upload this to like I upload this officially to YouTube, I'm gonna edit it down a little bit, cut out the bullshit that may be on stream. But what's up, stream? We have exactly 0 viewers right now, but that's unimportant. Matter of fact, let me check my OBS. Am I still recording? Yes. All right. Without further ado, man, let's get fucking started, bro. Let's get fucking started. Oh yeah, one more thing. I do have this screen right here because I look up shit a whole lot. All right, I like to use Poke Database instead of Bulbapedia because Bulbapedia you gotta scroll all the way to the fucking bottom. Like right here where the shiny sprites is, it will be where the stats are for Pokemon on fucking Bulbapedia. So I always like to use Pokemon Database. But anyway, all right, let's get started, man. Classic. And as you can see, I've played the fuck out of this game. Everything that's here, I either hatched it from an egg or I caught it. A lot of shit, a lot of shinies here. This purple indicator that's around these Pokemon, that's Pokerus. Pokerus in this game gives you plus 10% EXP gain. I believe it's 10%. But yeah, I got a lot of shit, a lot of OP ass shit. So in this game, I don't know if you can see my mouse on. I don't know if you can see my mouse on Pokero. But at the very bottom right of the screen, it says 0 out of 10. Every single Pokemon has a point value. That value goes up depending on how OP the Pokemon is. So the most OP shit, we talking straight Ubers. 9, OU, 7. You see what I'm talking about. And then Pokemon with this little medallion right here. A Pokemon that I have actually completed the game with. So the first time, well, the only time that I've ever beat Classic Mode was with this fucking team right here, man. Regigigas, fucking Mega Scizor, Rotom Wash, Talonflame, Cottonee, Whimsicott, and a Mudkip with a 0 attack IV. Still putting in fucking work because Mudkip is the best Pokemon ever exist. Yo, a 0 attack IV. I caught the shittiest Mudkip of all time and led it to fucking greatness. Anyway, I personally like to pick random when I play this damn game. Because if I don't, it's gonna be too easy. Like, let me give you an example. What's a broken this shit? Look at this. Do y'all really want me to start with a? Do y'all really want me to start with a Blaziken that has Thunderous Kick, Zing Zap, and Burning Bull? Do you want that with fucking perfect IVs? Is that what you want? Well, look, the least we can do is leave it up to RNG, right? Either I get something crazy or I don't. Alright. So let's see what happens. Oh my god. That is some straight dog shit. So we got Pokemon that don't evolve until level 800. We got Wooloo. At least it got Fluffy. That's an OP ass ability. And yeah. So usually the recipe in this game, you want a Pokemon that so the formula, right, for a really good team is you want something with Pokerus, because obviously it's Pokerus. It transfers over to your other Pokemon. Hold on. I just got distracted. What the fuck is Neuroforce? Powers oh, that's dope. Oh yeah, and by the way, Mons also has have a passive in this game. So a passive is basically another ability, but it stacks with the current ability that your Pokemon has. Some of the passives are locked because you have to unlock them with candies. So yeah, strong. That's that's fire as fuck. But yeah, let me change this thing. But yeah, you normally want a Pokemon with Pokerus. What else? Pokerus, something to carry you through the early game. So that'll probably be like a one-stage Pokemon, like maybe like Tauros or some shit like that. And then your late game scaler. So let's just say like Magikarp. All right, Magikarp is gonna be dog shit for the first few floors, because I think every floor is 10 waves. So like wave 0 to like 30 is gonna be dog shit, and then it evolves and it scales into the late game. So yeah, so what you would want something with Pokerus. You can't choose what's Pokerus. That's a daily thing. What are the daily Pokerus mons? I mean, I didn't get any today, so it doesn't fucking matter. But yeah, changes daily. So you want a Pokerus mon, you want something to carry you through the early game, and you want something that's gonna scale late game, like a pseudo or some shit that evolves at level fucking 500. Now I actually never played this generation. So what level is it? Fucking 50? Hello? Alright, man, we'd be lucky to get this Stone Axe. Ooh. Come on. You starting with Stone Axe, my brother. Alright, anyway. How long have I been recording? I just been sitting here fucking yapping. 7-8 minutes. Alright, look, we can start. We can start. This is just my test run when I was testing my audio and game and everything like that. Shroomish, not gonna lie, that might not be a bad Pokemon to catch right now. How do I not kill it? Effect Sport. Hey, that's gonna be it's gonna be a real good run, man. Effect spore, very first turn of the entire run. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. You know, I didn't even peep my Eradicate's abilities. It didn't have hustle. Runaway. I probably should have changed it. It doesn't matter. Alright, so early game, you usually want to stock up on as many Pokeballs as you possibly can. Buying a potion isn't too important right now, for the simple fact that they're like really cheap. It doesn't like 40 points out of I'm not gonna use all of it. You also, whenever you can, you want to get a lure. Lure basically just makes it so there's a chance of a double battle. And lures also stack. So if you have if you have the regular lure and the super lure, first death of the run, by the way. It's not like a Nuzlocke or anything. I'll just get it back, but yeah. So if you have a regular lure and a super lure, it guarantees that the next, X amount of fights are going to be a double battle. Okay, zero special attack IV, but that doesn't matter at all. This little Timmy, I'm finna beat his ass. Who's next? Get him out. Get him out. Get him out. Uh, Now early game, you usually just want to like stock up on materials and shit. Plus 30% for 5 battles. Like, it's cool, right? But it's like we're so early in the game, I'm one-shotting everything anyway, so like it doesn't fucking matter. I'm finna get effect sport again. I don't want that. I don't want that. Get them out. I don't want to get effect sport again. What's the chance on effect sport? Is it like 30%? Yeah, that money's like nothing. Does anybody need a heal? Yeah, you. Weedle. I wanna. Let me put my hand in my chin real quick. Do I want to mega B drill this run? All right, look. If you live this quick attack, you on the 10. Man of my word. Whoa, whoa, not them stats, buddy. I changed my mind. I was about to give it a Purloin until I remembered that zero special attack. Well, 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 buddy. Do I have the fucking move for you? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely needed the extra 30% attack. I should have copped it. Now, just for my own personal fun factor, I'm gonna try not to reuse any mons that I used on my God run. That's just for me though, cause I can get a pressure fucking Whimsicott every run. Yo, that mod's fucking goated, bro. Now on my God run, bro, that run is the thing that made me want to record this game in the first place. Cause listen, I can only hope. All right, listen. I don't think you listening. Listen, I can only hope that another run that I do aspires to what happened in that run. I was running fucking Regigigas, alright? Everybody knows that Pokemon fucking sucks because of its ability. I was trying to use it enough to get enough what is it called? Candies to change its ability from slow start to normalize. So I've used it like 20 games in a row just trying to stack up all of these candies. Really, I should have just went to the game files, just gave myself 900. That's what everybody else fucking do. Do we want either of these? I think I do. I think I do. I need a flying type on the squad. Ground immunity. Ground type is not a type that you want your team to be weak to at all. Trust me. I'm liking my moves right now. Whereas I was using the fuck out of Regigigas, and I was getting tired of using it because it fucking sucks, okay? It's not good. Zero attack IV. Yeah, you can go on to stay over there. It's cool. Nah, yeah. You don't even gotta come in, bro. Just leave your shit over there. Mega bracelet. Yeah, that's a fucking no-brainer. Hey. Now, I hope I'm not going too fast when I'm progressing through these floors, but as you can see, if you have a mine on your team, if it like levels up or something, you get candy at the top right. Every single round you get to pick, one of three. In this case, I mean, do I even have? I mean, thing is, right? If any of these mines get started, I mean, I don't know. I just don't think I have enough health to really like care about any of that. Like these mines are gonna die in like 1 or 2 hits anyway. But yeah, I was using the fuck out of this Reggie Gigas. And then on this run, bro, I just managed just like through TMs. I'm talking like pure dumb luck. I managed to get some really good team. I managed to get power up punch. So just some and protect. So those two things to stall off the slow start turns. Now spoiler, alright. This is gonna be a spoiler for the game, alright? So if you don't want to hear it, fast forward like, I don't know, 30 seconds. But in the final rival fight, I don't remember what floor it is. Probably floor like fucking 190 or something. In the final rival fight, she has a Mega Rayquaza, okay? And with my Reggie Gigas, slow start turns, I already stalled out. I think I might have been like +1 or 2 off of power up punching while I was stalling for PP. I'm not catching the Aber, by the way. Aber sucks in this game. I'll explain why later, but when I was stalling, I mean, fuck. The Mega Rayquaza came out and it had 3 shields. Now, shields in this game, you probably noticed it whenever I'm fighting a boss, those little lines on a boss's health bar or whatever. Those are shields. Shields, basically, they work like sturdy. You can't go through the shield. Like, however much damage you do, it stops at the shield. And the only way to go through the shield is to essentially overkill a mon. So if you want to one-shot something with a shield, you basically got to kill it like 2 times over with a single attack. That's how that works. So this Mega Rayquaza had 3 shields. By the way, this explanation is taking way longer than 30 seconds. So if you ain't want a spoiler, my bad. My fucking bad. But this Mega Rayquaza had 3 shields. And on my Reggie Gigas, I Terra Normal Crush Gripped it. And it damn near one-shotted through all of those shields. I'm actually gonna ditch quick attack right now. I much prefer the coverage, to be honest. Okay, my team is severely underleveled right now, except for this whack-ass Wooloo. But I straight did like 90+ percent to it through all of those shields. That had to be my proudest moment in this entire game. My fucking Reggie Gig is damn near one-shot in the Mega Rayquaza. That shit, I don't know if I will ever have a moment like that ever again. But we will see. The camera finally on, so maybe something epic will happen. By the way, I'm not really confident for this run right now. Because as you can see, whenever Rattata dies, I just don't have a fucking team. If you view the top left, I got a regular XP charm, I got a super XP charm, I got an experience share. So as these levels progress, I'm gonna need to try to up those. Like as rewards. Oh shit. This actually might be the end of the run. We're gonna see if that fuck nigga has knockoff. Yeah. It doesn't. Oh my god. Yo, look at this team. Tell me I wasn't getting swept. Oh my god. It's too fucking easy, man. I was never worried. I was never worried. I was never worried. That did hella damage. The next one is gonna kill because that's how Fierce Swipe works. Oh, we didn't use it yet. Cutter, I mean, not swipe. Oh my god, I predicted the switching. Come on, man. I does this. Why do you learn laser focus? Probably because you have hustle as an ability. This thing's gonna get one shot no matter what I click. Bye bye. Yo, Wiggly fucking sucks. Can we talk about that? Wiggly fucking look. Hold on. Hold on. This right here the part where I pull out the fucking Pokédex, bro. This thing fucking sucks. Okay. Look at this thing fucking sucks. All right, and World Trio is nothing better. Look at this. Man, somebody come take a look at this, bro. Look. 120, okay? You're gonna outspeed some shit, but with this, you're not one-shotting a damn thing in this game with 100 attack. All right, nothing. So that you're gonna get your one little cute ass hit off, and you're gonna fucking die. All right, you're gonna die. But Rattata holding down early game right now. All right, now every 10 levels, every 5 and 10 levels, you encounter a special fight. So. Is there anybody on this team that needs their nature change? I guess I'll use it for Dreepy. Yeah. Okay. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. Oh. Hey. Burn, that really sucks. Okay, somebody should be able to clean this up. Look at this fucking team. Look at this dude. Oh my god. Okay, now here. Oh, fuck. Okay. Alright, we cool. Honestly, I don't think this team's gonna get very good to like level 20. Isn't that like where Lipard evolves or whatever? I can actually check that. Now, if I were to get one of these Pokemon, which one would I get? Probably Ducklet, right? I'd probably replace Wooloo because it's kind of just here. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. When does this thing evolve? 20. Okay, yeah. All right. As you can see, going through the levels, we gained another charm, so we're gonna level up slightly faster than we did before. Oh my goodness. Fury Swipes for why though? Fury Swipes is one of those moves that like it's so bad. I don't really see why it's as bad as it is. I beat Radical Red not too long ago. Once again, I wish I recorded it, but hey, I just started this YouTube shit, okay? I can't look, I wish that I could, right? I had like a superpower so I can make it so my entire gaming career just gets transferred over to YouTube, but I didn't start recording until fairly recently. So, but yeah, anyway, in Radical Red, a lot of abilities that aren't 100% accuracy for like no fucking reason, or just 100% accuracy. Here, I don't think I'm gonna revive Purloin. I think these are a lot more useful. Purloin, I'm gonna get it back eventually, right? Ducklet. You do have wing attack because you hit me with it. Yeah. Do I want one of these? Not really. Yeah, not really. Who would do more damage to me here? Probably you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Nah. See, in this game, you don't really want recoil moves because like it's gonna be times where you fight with the same Pokemon like 6 times in a row. What is this? Oh golly, I have the deal just for you. Hidden ability. What is Weedle's hidden ability? No return. Runaway. Yo, what the fuck are these stats, my brethren? Man, I don't even think that matters very much. And you want me to show y'all why that doesn't matter? Hold on. This is why it doesn't matter. Alright. I wasn't gonna live a hit anyway. And when I go to Mega Beedrill, same shit, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The question is, who on my team would I replace for this? Now we're asking the real questions. The really real questions. The really real questions. Um, who would I replace on my team for this? Yikes. Purloin. I mean, you gotta have a psychic resist. Psychic. Psychic is a type that fucking nothing resists. Close your eyes and tell me what your psychic resist is. Yeah, fucking nothing. That's why dark type was invented. Uh, damn. How badly do I want a balloon? Not very badly. Look, I'm gonna get rid of Rattata eventually, right? But it's too close to evolving, and I don't have any other strong Pokemon. So, I don't know what. Anyway, like I was saying before, in Radical Red, you don't have a bunch of moves that just miss for no reason. Like, if a move isn't that good, the creator just made it 100% accuracy. So Fury Swipes is 100% accuracy in Radical Red, just because. Um, Now let me tell y'all something. I'm getting a little nervous because I'm getting very close to the special fight, right? But there's like nothing on my team that's like good. I'm like severely under leveled. Oh, that might help. That might help. All right, what we got? I'm not gonna lie, that's the run. I probably should have revived. Yeah, that's the fucking run. I hate to tell you. Ash, I might leave you alive. I'm not gonna lie. Weedle, sacrifice. Yo, he ate that shit. He know he ain't need to do that. He didn't need to do that switch. That was highly unnecessary. Yeah, I definitely should have fucking revived. That was stupid. That was stupid as shit. Yeah, see, that's why it's very important to memorize. Damn. That's why it's very important to memorize. It's gonna be a special fight every 5 waves. Yo. Yeah, it's over. Now that is why you usually want a Pokemon that can carry you through the early game. Anyway, what we got next? Alright, and if you have any suggestions, there's some good moves out here. If y'all have any suggestions for like any sort of special runs that y'all want me to do on here, like mono runs or etc. Let me know. Cause I do love this game and I would not mind playing it again. King shit. Wow, that's better than protect, right? Yo, does this thing actually learn protect level 1? I need to know. Hold on. Does this thing actually learn protect level 1? Whoa, that's the. Hold on, what's the piece of shit called? Oh, shield on. I knew that. Oh my goodness, this thing does learn protect level 1. That's interesting. I mean, it fits its theme, right? Yes, I mean that does fit its theme of hello viewer. Ladies and gentlemen, we got one person in the stream. That does fit its theme of like defense and everything. And my bad stream. Whole defense. Thematic. Anyway. Uh okay, yeah. Honestly, I think this team fucking sucks balls, but we'll see what happens. Get them out. Now that I think about it, what level do you evolve? Oh, we actually got a shiny. I didn't even notice that before. So, something about shiny Pokemon in this game is that they increase your luck factor. If you notice at the top right of the screen, it says that my luck is C. The best luck in here is double S, but that is extremely difficult to get. You basically need a whole team of you pretty much need a whole team of shiny Pokemon. Now, Fletchling would be really nice to catch right now, but like I said, I don't want to use any Pokemon I've already beat the game with. But I have done some pretty fun mono runs on here. I mean, you really get to see a lot of how a lot of these mons operate in a team. You don't learn gyro ball. Well, I get, fair enough, right? How would you spin in a ball? Yo, I wanted you to live that so badly. Welcome to the fucking team. Oh my god. Not the best stats in the world, but also not the worst. In the early game, you tend to want to get a lot of lures, because the thing that fucked me at the end of the day, right? Well, it was not having a good early game on, but also it was my lack of XP. All my team was severely under leveled. And that was just because I didn't pick up enough lures in the early game, so I gotta remember to do that next time. Okay, now this item is really nice. It gives me a bunch of money. Now, when you catch an extra Pokemon and you replace the one on your team, it actually does not transfer the items over. So I'm gonna remember. I need to remember whenever I get rid of Remoraid, or I plan to get rid of Remoraid, because you can't do it like when you catch the Pokemon. Before I catch a new Pokemon, I need to what would be a good switch into this? Take that item off and put on another mon. Uh, yeah, this thing doesn't have a stab move. Bye bye. My team's fairly under level now, but I mean, shit, doesn't matter as much. Oh my god, that did nothing. You would fucking flinch. I'm kind of just throwing niggas in the blender right now. Oh, Leaf, it doesn't make contact. Hold on, you kind of want to be wanting this. Hold on. Yo? Yo? Yo, I kind of slept on them. What are your stats, my brethren? 118. Holy shit. All right. Ton, of course not. Kind of going back into like the OG Wii monkey brain when you were a kid. Uh, we only using attacking moves. Ooh, now this is a good mod. Now this thing may have adaptability. Oh my god, it does have adaptability. Hold on, folks, getting a call. Hello? Yeah. I'm so tired of him calling with these damn dogs. And I'ma get to the point too. All right, sorry folks, I got a call. Anyway, I really don't want to hit this thing. That's the problem. Well, I don't want to kill this thing. I don't even want to risk it. And Eevee also has a fairly low catch rate. And there it is. Partner Eevee. That means it learns all those OP ass, disgusting ass attacks, which is good. Okay, level 10. It's boss fight time. There's not even a point of reviving anybody. All them niggas suck. Oh, this is the boss fight. Imagine if I lost all of that money, right? What you got on you? You got a leper berry, nigga. Give me that shit, nigga. What the fuck wrong with him? Oh well, I didn't take it with cover. Oh well. Give me that shit, nigga. What you talking about, nigga? No, what Pokemon is gonna carry me through this early game? Honestly, none of you. It might have to be Remoraid. I mean, your stats aren't that impressive. I mean, probably you. Probably you. I clicked the wrong attack. It's cool though. Because you still die. Crit didn't matter. I have 6 million defense. T-Wave is good for anti-sweep. Let's give it a water gun. I don't think either of them have a move to hit Duskull. I was very wrong. I was extremely wrong. Why do you have that? I'm gonna catch you just because I don't want to take damage again because he outspeeds both my mons. That's that high level tech right there, alright? It's that ball knowledge. You don't know about that. Now in this game, rare candies also give you a lot of friendship. So if you ever have a mon where you're friendship grinding, just give them a bunch of rare candies. 2 ways to get friendship in this game is to leave your Pokemon out, like actually fight with it. You lose friendship if it faints. And what was the last one? Give it rare candies. So the Pokemon I fought the most with was probably either Shieldon or Remoraid. So let me see. Oh yeah, you see, it got 94 friendship to the left, and Remoraid 89. Yes, those Pokemon I fought the most with. Trailblaze. Eevee doesn't need Trailblaze. It already has so much coverage. The map is a really goated item, but in my personal experience, it makes the game just a bit more boring. For the simple fact that you could just always choose to go to the safest areas. Like if you're doing a mono fire run, if you have a map, you just never have to go to the area with water type Pokemon. It just makes the game a little too easy in my opinion. But I mean, right now our team kind of sucks. I think we need all the help we can get. I want you to one-shot that thing. You did not one-shot that thing. You didn't do what you were supposed to do, my friend. That doesn't matter. Oh yeah, you can also view your Pokemon stat stages at any time and the used moves of the enemies. It's very convenient. Why that's not in regular Pokemon games already, we'll never know. I just peeped that Farfetch was holding an item. I should have used Covet on it. I don't have any bug type moves on the squad anyway. 20%, that's like a lot though. That's a lot of damage I could potentially be missing out on. It's whatever. Just gotta pay more attention next time. Guess I'll get that to Eevee, right? Yo, I thought that thing was shiny for like 2 seconds. Bye bye. That nigga fuck out of here. I hope both of y'all don't have adaptability. Ooh, I know one of y'all got a Lumberry though. Which one? It's shining for both of them. That's weird. Yes, sir. I stole a Lumberry. Easy. Easy. Quick time. Oh my god, that fucking killed. That did holla damage. Alright, I am actually gonna go with the lure right now, just because we need more HP. Okay, I only have 3 body press left. I don't want to waste those. Yo, that did hella. Hello? That Pokemon fucking sucks. How'd that do that much damage? Lechonk, fuck out of here. Nice, I just fixed our insecurities. Do I want this, man? Nah, I'd rather one-shot it. So as you can see in the middle, I still don't know if this game can see my mouse or not. I'm gonna have to see it when I replay. But in the middle, you see it has a shield. So the only way to pass that shield is to overkill it, which I did, and I knew I would. I don't need that move. You know, what's my ability now that I think about it? Mm-hmm. Ooh, where I want to go? If I go to the lake, I feel like that would be the end of this game. Metropolis has a bunch of like normal type Pokemon, but it leads to a bunch of poison type Pokemon in the area after the Metropolis. Matter of fact, this would be the perfect time to show you guys. About the wiki. The wiki. Anyway, this would be the perfect time to show you guys how biomes in this game actually work. So there's like this really big complex map, right? Yes. So from the starting area, you always go to the plains next. From the plains, you have the choice of either going to Metropolis or a grassy field. But if you're in a Metropolis, the only place that you can go to next is the slums, and the slums is just a bunch of poison type Pokemon that I don't really care for right now. So yeah, that's why I did that. Oh yeah, y'all fucking learning. Come on now, y'all learning shit, and maybe one day you'll be as good as I am. Nah, nah. Keep your goals realistic, but maybe one day you won't suck. One of these holding a salad berry. It's this one. Yeah, shit, nigga. Yo, why did that do zero? I know you're under leveled, but why did that do nothing? Actually, do I want to catch this thing? I don't know who I would replace. I mean, I kind of like Squall Vet. I mean, it's up in my luck right now. That's why I like it. Okay, will that level up just put me over the edge to kill this thing? Not with that heal it just got. Now, Helping Hand does actually stack in this game. Even though you can't see the stat stage here, it does actually stack, which is really overpowered. Okay. Uh, Damn, that's like a really strong move for this stage in the game. A Bulbasaur. Oh my god. Who would I replace for that? Obviously, Squirtle. Poison powder. Okay. I actually don't want Starly to die right now. For the simple fact that the grassy field has a lot of grass types that it can deal with. Easy! Yo, and that's a pretty good Bulbasaur. I gotta change that nature, but it doesn't matter right now. Uh, I almost want to get rid of Remoraid more. Because I really like the luck that Scovet's giving me. I'm not going to use Remoraid that much in this run. Because Artillery, it's not that good. And Leftovers, obviously. Putting those on Bulbasaur, that's going to be a mainstay. Oh yeah, that just reminded me. Didn't I have... Yup, I did have that fucking item that I needed to take off of it. But I mean, it doesn't matter. That did hella damage, y'all. What do I want to do here? I don't want Eevee to faint. So I'm gonna switch that out. Bulbasaur got the quad resist. Oh yeah, eating that shit up. I like that. Eat that shit up. Like your mom eats my dick. I'm not gonna talk about that though. Stuffed cheeks. Alright, look. Look, I could have said another joke there. I could have, but I didn't. And y'all gotta respect me for that. Y'all have to. Y'all have no choice. Come on, bro. That was low hanging fruit, but I didn't do it. I could have, but I didn't. All right, now if we can actually get Bulbasaur to evolve right now, we'll have a pretty decent mind to take us through these early stages. Now, Fungus, I definitely 100% would have caught if I didn't already have a Bulbasaur. Oh shit, that did hollow damage. Easy! Come on, man, that's too easy! Yes, yo, I was hoping that thing did not hit Starling. That's an easy switch. That did a lot more damage than I thought it would, but I mean, it's a good mon, so. Jesus, Ivysaur is +2 doing fuck all damage right now. I know it's a 4 times resist, but shit. Uh, I do want to heal that poison, but it's kind of expensive. Who you got? Who you got? Perfect matchup. No contact. Will you 1v1 this thing yet again? Now, Regielite does have a high crit. Oh my god, he can miss too! What's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? Hey, yo, my shield gun, her starter got a little rivalry going on. I don't know what's up. Well, I guess shield down technically my starter too, right? Got a little rivalry going on. What's going on? You 0 for 2, buddy. You getting your ass beat. It's hard to watch at this point. You know, I really got to start brainstorming what I'm gonna want this Eevee to be. Now, my favorite evolution by far, it's not even fucking close, is Jolteon. Jolteon is just so reliable. I mean, it's like, oh, I don't want this thing to die. You know, it doesn't matter. Jolteon is just like the perfect electric type. You know what I mean? Like, as far as what an electric type's role on your team is, it does exactly what you want it to do. It comes in, it outspeeds fucking everything, and it clicks stab. Like, what more could you want? Beep it. Get him out. But yeah, I've always fucked with Jolteon. I mean, not that it's had much comp, right? I mean, Flareon has been one of the worst Pokemon to ever exist since the first generation. When did Gen 1 drop? Was it 96 or 98? He been a bum since 96! Flareon's been a bum for 30 consecutive years. He's been fucking garbage. Now, Iron Fist is like a no-brainer, right? Yo, you know what? I just got a fat brain idea. So I'm gonna get rid of Shore Up. And I'm gonna take the leftovers off of Bulbasaur, Ivysaur. Supposed to lose that time. Yes, you were, bitch. I'm gonna take the leftovers off of you and put them on you. Now we're cooking. Anybody else holding an item? You're good. You're good. All right, cool. So here I think it's a no-brainer. Just go with the XP item again, because as we saw last run, the XP items are crucial. How long have I been recording? You know what? I'm gonna split this episode up. Jesus Christ. Surely this a one-shotter, right? Wrong. Those moves always come in a fucking package deal, a bundle, a bulk sale. Oh, I do kind of want to revive Dusko. Hmm. Nah, let's go for the XP. Gods too. I don't want this run to end up like the last run. Need the XP. Call me greedy. Man, Staravia has been poisoned for like how many floors? I don't remember at this point. Endeavor's not gonna be bad. Not at all. Because if I'm ever against a bad matchup, I can always just endeavor it down. Like if I'm fucking 1 HP and a resist comes out, I can just click endeavor. It's really nice. Nice tool to have. Now, like I was saying in the other episode, if you have a super lure stacked with a regular lure, it guarantees that you get double battles, which is really good for XP. Yo, so do you learn a poison type attack? You fucking don't. Yo, let me tell you something. I'm so tired of Gen 1 grass types having poison type just for the fucking fashion. That shit pisses me the fuck. You know, it's not even just grass type. Hold on. It's not even just grass type. Cause like the Nitto line too. Nitto. Hey, fuck them. Look, I'm tired of niggas having grass type just for the fucking fashion, man. I mean poison type. Learn some damn poison type. If you just learn like sludge, it would be awesome right now. It'd be more than awesome. I hope y'all people what I'm doing though. The strat with like bulking up. Yeah, we gotta prioritize XP right now. The strat will like if I know that the next move isn't gonna land, I just boost up. You pretty much never lose with that. Okay, now you're doing some respectable damage. See, bomb. Yeah, why not? I do like hitting two opponents, but it's not that necessary. Not like you're doing much damage anyway. But yeah, it's always nice to click setup moves whenever the turn is over, or else your mind's gonna do the move anyway, and it's just gonna fail. So you might as well just use that to get some free stats, right? Okay, now this is gonna be a special fight. So Erica, I've been beating your ass for 20 years straight, and I don't know why today would be any different. That did hella damage. All right. Damn, yo, Bellsprout. I'm not scared of this thing. But you have a poison type move. Yo, did it just try to predict the switch? Yo. Oh, we dodged that anyway. It's too fucking easy. Alright, now here we go. Here we go. Learning the OPS moves. Yup. This is why you want to partner Eevee, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually gonna keep Covet because I really like stacking up all these items on Eevee. In this game, Pokemon, you see right here, Pokemon can hold multiple items. And Eevee stealing items with Covet is gonna have a lot to, you know. You can't steal vitamins though, because those are ingested. Okay, that did not do nearly as much as I thought it would. Yeah, man, I don't know what I'm gonna evolve Eevee into. I mean, usually you can use Eevee to like complete your team, right? Granted, right now we only have like 2 permanent members. I know for a fact I'm keeping Ivysaur and Shield Guy. So what is like a common weakness that these Pokemon have? Nah, nothing I can think of right now. I mean, they account for each other pretty well. I mean, if there was one type that my team wouldn't really appreciate, what would that be? Yeah, I don't have a ground type, but Eevee can't do that. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna put my hand to my chin about it. Man, that partner Eevee gets the most disgusting moves in the world. I mean, have y'all seen these moves, bro? Yo, 60 base power guaranteed to paralyze, and all of these follow that theme. Guaranteed to burn, and this just heals you a bit. This is actually the worst one of these moves, but what's out, Tangle? Yeah, you can use the XP. The XP, hey. Erica, you've been losing to me so consistent. Yo, when I play Radical Red, and yo, I might replay Radical Red just for you folks, but because I played it so recently, that might not be for a while, just for sake of myself getting burned out. But yo, last time I played Radical Red, bro, I beat Erica in 2 tries. Because people talk about how hard Radical Red is, like, and it's kind of a hard game, right? But y'all really be bitching. If I was nuzlocking it, it would be difficult. But I think y'all cry a little bit too much about how difficult some of these games is. Damn, Duskull is hella far behind the XP because it was fainted. Fainted Pokemon don't gain XP in this game. How fast are you? Who cares? I'm not using this move. But I beat Erica on my second try because games like Radical Red and Pokemon Reborn, while they may be difficult, what a lot of people don't realize is that directly before a hard fight, more often than not, they literally give you the tools that you need to beat said fight. So it's like I lost to Eric. I'm like, fuck. Let me stop on all these flying fire types I just caught. And I went back and I fucking beat her ass. I didn't keep going at it with the same team over and over and over and over and over. And Pokemon Reborn is the same. Now, Pokemon Reborn, yo, in the comments, tell me what y'all think about that, man. That's a game that I think I really want to replay. It's just the game that I've probably played the most out of any official like mainline Pokemon game, out of any other fan game. I've undoubtedly played Pokemon Reborn the most. It's not even funny. It's probably not even healthy now that I think about it, but I fucking love that game. Vulpix is a good mon. Do I want a Vulpix on my team? You do not have chlorophyll, but if you did, hold on, let me think about it. This thing doesn't have drought though, because it would have used drought. I can't change the abilities of 2 of my Pokemon, only 1. Okay. I guess I don't need you that much. Well, hold on. If you don't have drought, that means you have flash fire. Let me see. Yes, you do. Oh my, that's nice, but if I throw this thing in to resist a fire attack, it's not going to be able to kill said fire type, right? They're just going to be staring at each other. So I think I'm going to actually skip out on this. Well, hold on, bro. I don't want to get rid of this thing, bro. It's giving me my luck. It's giving me that +1 luck. That means a lot. Fuck. Are you holding any items? No, you're not. Get the fuck off the team, bro. Just get off the team. Do I want a Nimble? A Nimble? I don't think I do. But yeah, man, I guess we're just gonna hold off on evolving Eevee. I mean, I don't know. Funny enough, I think Eevee may be close to evolving anyway. Let me look at his friendship. 102. Oh, that's not that close to evolving, but fairly. Yeah, partner Eevee has raised stats. 435. Funny enough, that's like a higher base stat total than a few like fully evolved Pokemon. Like, hold on a second. Like, that's a higher base stat total than And I could go through the examples, but I'm positive that you believe me. positive. Mm. I don't know, man. See, look, in this game, sometimes you really do have to think for the long term. Who is this? You really do gotta think for the long term, man. See how much brain power I'm putting in on my team. I calculated that though. I calced it. I knew that was never killing me. I calced it. Say I didn't. You have no proof. I calced this shit. I knew I wasn't dying there. Bite for why though? Willow, that's a good move. Yeah, I probably should got rid of spite, but it doesn't matter. Huh. How? Hold on, bro. Hold on. I kind of want to look this up, right? I don't. Can you even get one this early? You can, because it just evolves through. Alright, hold on. I need to know if this nigga Hydrapple is hacked or not. After learning Dragon Cheer. Alright, hold on. We gotta dig deep for this one. When did that's a TM. Is it? Hold on. I don't even see Dragon Cheer on here. Oh. It is a TM. Wow. So this thing is legit. Okay. 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 Alright. I see what you're talking about. Do I want anybody else to fight this thing? Not really. Yo, he ate that shit. That did fucking zero. I think anybody else is gonna die to that. Fuck. I'm clicking the wrong thing. I can't use a powder move on it. It's a grass type. Okay, so hopefully I live that next onslaught. Well, actually, hold on. And get a little bit more leftovers healing. That's elite ball knowledge right there. More leftovers. Hold on, man. Yo, this thing is useful. Yo? I have no idea what level you evolve. I don't want to ruin a surprise. Yo, this thing is going to keep this exact set for like the whole run, too. Yo, Will-O-Wisp on this thing would be cracked. Man. I might get rid of Drain Punch, right? Having Drain Punch, because like Will-O-Wisp recover kind of already does the job that Drain Punch does, right? Yeah. I can always get it back, worst case, right? You up. You're +2. I'm going to keep you in. Now you're +4. Yo, Staravia's evolving soon. That's going to be a fucking monster. As Shofu would say, powerful Staraptor. Now, I do kind of want to capture that Ninetales just to see if it's better than the Vulpix that I have. Hopefully we get this in one ball so we don't lose too much HP. That ain't good enough. It has a lower defense but a higher special attack. Minus special attack nature. Nah, I'm gonna keep my Vulpix. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got a little monster. Had to take a little swig. Got a little monster. Extra sensory. Hey, hold on. Who needs a salad berry on this team? I mean, I guess you cares. I don't want Staravia to die, but I also don't care too much for switching. Oh my god, he outspit. You know, I think that thing does have like base 160 speed or something redonkulous like that. Why didn't I just click body press? We're not gonna talk about it. Why would we? Keep that to yourself, buddy. Scorching Sands. It's a good move, but I'm not sure. It might be cheaper just about a super potion. Yeah, look at this Death boost. Oh my god, I'm glad we did. These monsters. Damn, that did nothing. Oh my goodness. Please don't kill Staravia, please. Please! Don't do anything! Yo, you a real one. You a fucking real one. You a fucking real one. Now we got the boss fight coming up. Uh, I guess I use it for recover, right? Ooh, now this is cake, right? Because look, that thing may have a fighting type move, but I'm also +6, right? So surely I'll be okay. Oh my god! Sheesh! 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 Oh my god. Yo, the team is coming together wonderfully. We are scaling. The team's coming together stupendously. Now, Pedal Blizzard is your teammate, so I'm actually not gonna get it. But yo, we're coming together swimmingly. See, if I go to the forest, I'm gonna keep fighting grass types, right? Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go to the forest. I think the forest leads to some pretty interesting biomes. Let me look at this little chart. Forest. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. I'm glad I went this way. Yo, growing up, man, playing Gen 4, I used to think that Roselia was just so powerful. Well, Roserade in particular was so strong because it's like whenever I saw Roserade on my against me, it would always just fold something on my team. But actually, looking at it, its stats are not that high. Like it has a very high special attack stat, but that's kind of like just where it ends. I don't like that it's raining. It's pretty annoying, actually. Oh, brethren. Oh, throw you back out. I'm actually gonna attack the same one, just get it off the field. I don't want to get attacked twice. -2. It doesn't matter. I can just switch it up. I'm not gonna switch it out yet though. Ate that up. Oh my, yo, the T, the team's coming together. Oh, brother. Look at that goddamn Staraptor. Alright, let me tell y'all something. This move right here broken as fuck, alright? 80 base power, you set up, what's it called? You set up fucking, fuck, Jesus, I'm farting right now. Reflect. Oh, you're -2. I don't really need to switch you out right now. You kind of just killed that thing. Bye-bye. Now I can switch you out. Yeah, these moves are disgusting. And I ain't even show you a second move. This move, 80 base power, and you can probably guess what the fuck it sets up. Yeah, this Eevee's cracked as fuck. This Eevee's cracked. It's cracked. I much prefer Shadow Sneak, I'm not gonna lie. That thing's damage output is it doesn't matter very much. That's not what it's on the team for. Now I'm gonna burn you so you don't do too much damage to me. Even though you're gonna outspeed, aren't you? You little bugger. No, you didn't outspeed. He's a. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a reflect because I can do that. Alright. Alright. Well, actually, yes, I can. Hey, Zay! Now we got the reflect up. Man, baton pass could probably be extremely broken in this game, but I think you'd have to get really lucky just on your run. Like, you just pick up all the right tools for the job, you know? Let me give that to your recovery. Now, it is raining, but surely this 4 times attack could do something. Yeah. Life ain't too bad right now. Yo, the run is looking nice. We're way further than the last run. I think we just got too weak of a Pokemon at the last run. Well, we made a few mistakes, right? Like, we didn't prioritize lures earlier in the game as we probably should have. Yo, my Eevee doesn't have enough friendship yet. I mean, I'm not gonna evolve it, right? It's just the fact that it's not trying to evolve is crazy. But yeah, we made a few mistakes last time. I think we didn't make this time, so life ain't too bad. When do you evolve? 37, huh? Why not set up a light screen? Because I can do that. Our reflect's gonna be overdue. We just set up another reflector. Oh, well, why not? Why wouldn't we? It's free. There we go. Now we got both set up. Espeon. Would you like to pause it? No, that's not necessary. Yeah, I still don't know what I want to evolve this thing into yet. So we'll see. Actually, hold on, I want to look something up. When you're evolving Eevee in this game, when you're evolving Eevee in this game, does the time of day really matter? Okay, it does still matter. Because there's some Pokemon where I think they changed it. G-Max. You know, I've actually never had, I've never gotten a Max Mushroom in this game at all my hours. I guess you also need to have a Pokemon on your team to, like, proc the chance of it even spawning. Well, okay. What am I choosing Pokemon for? Oh. I know everybody's probably like, oh my god, it's a starter, you should catch it. No, it's fucking dog shit, alright. It doesn't fit into my team at all. I don't need a grass type, I don't need a flying type, I don't need a ghost type. And I don't need some ass on my team either. Why am I tripping? Like, you do set up light screen, right? Yeah. He's our... Let's see. His Eevee's so fucking broken, man. It's so broken. Maybe I will stop your evolutions. Just for right now. I can turn it back on whenever I want. You take a swig. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see how it is. Okay. So, for obvious reasons, we're gonna try to catch this thing, right? For very obvious reasons. Reasons I don't think could possibly be more obvious. I think bosses in this game are actually immune to Endeavor, but we'll see. Synthesis. Yeah, why not? Yeah. Bosses are immune to Endeavor. Okay. Attack. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I think we just chug infinite balls at this thing. Bro, they call me the fucking one ball wonder. You thought it was just power? No. No, that's my real life name. It's on my birth certificate. I'm the fucking one ball wonder. We're obviously getting rid of those. Go that nigga the fuck off my team. You're cut. You're gone. Get him out. What's wrong with him? I got a goddamn Cortana. Come on now, be for real. Yo, I just that wasn't even a boss fight. That was just an encounter. Yo, my future is bright as fuck right now. Yo, I didn't even peep that it wasn't even the boss fight. That was just an encounter, bro. What were the chances of? Hold on. I gotta be a nerd about this, bro. Hold on, let me look at encounters on here. Okay, switch my screens again. I'm so glad you can do this in OBS. Anyway, Cortana. Super rare, but like how rare? Comment. Does it tell me like the actual like percentage chance? Wow, it was actually less of a chance to have rain on this route. Good to know. Can't use my fucking Vulpix at all because it's raining. Uncommon, rare. Damn, rare kind of got some fucking monsters over here. I guess we had one rare encounter, so I mean, we were a bit lucky. Ultra rare. Now, Wo Chan, I think I do actually. I have caught a Wo Chan before. We could have got a blood. Jesus. But Ultra, what's the chance? I wish it gave me like a number, right? Oh, I didn't know that. You can pick. Wow, you have a chance of getting a variety of bug type gym leaders. I didn't know that. I didn't know. I just learned something new today. See, man, that's why we fucking read. I know you fucking niggers don't fucking read. I know you fucking monkeys don't read. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You monkeys don't fucking read. This is why you read. This is why reading is important. All right. All right. Anyway, that's enough knowledge absorbing for right now. This episode getting a little lengthy. I might cut it in a little bit, but who knows? Personally, I don't really like cutting up runs because if I stop the recording, I'm definitely gonna do something else. I don't really like cutting up runs because I always come back and I'm like not as locked in as I was before. Because I kind of forgot like what the general game plan was or like what I was doing or trying to go for. So every time I come back to a run, it's I like always just lose it like instantly. Yeah, talking about a dog shit boss, am I right? Speebles is not a bad passive. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, sorry. Yeah, partner Eevee's fucking broken. Who even needs to evolve this thing? Jungle Metal. What's a metal? I think metal has fairy touch, I believe. Some fairy touch. Yeah. What would you get me for a Cortana? That is some bullshit. What would you get me for an Eevee? Slow King is not bad. I'm not gonna lie. Memo Swan. Who haven't I tried yet? Hold on. Adamant, that's just insulting. Galvantula is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's not even close. Send one of your items and get a random item back. Eevee's holding a few items. Yeah. Let's get a random item. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the episode. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned. We have returned. We have returned. This is still the same stream, by the way. I've been streaming for about an hour and a half. My OBS is telling me. Yeah, we just got a goddamn master ball. You didn't see how or why. Click on the last episode. Why don't you? How do I take the least amount of damage here? I think I'm going to burn that mill tank. Yeah. Actually, there's a chance that mill tank slaps Bastia down, right? With a 4K resist. I'm gonna burn you first. That's just using the big side of my brain. And we're gonna set up a reflect because we can do that. Yo. The heal build, these niggas coordinated. Night slash. Better than cut, huh? Katana do look sharp as fuck. I don't know. Alright, cool. Now we're +6 in defense. Easy. You going heat wave? Oh, not with that special attack stat, you're fucking not. No siree, Bob. Heat wave has a higher does, but it can also miss. Do I want to risk the entire run on a miss chance? I don't think I do. Tell you, man, this game you gotta think long term, like, bro. And a fucking hour from now, I'm gonna miss, and it's gonna cost me the whole run. Trust, bro. I'm just too experienced. I'm too good. Like I'm too good. I just know these things inherently. Yeah, that did fucking 0, by the way. And my shit didn't even move. We're not gonna talk about that though. Okay, I actually have no idea what that is. Hold on, I need to actually like look this move up. I have no idea what this does. It's just return. It has a max base power of 102. It's literally just return. I mean, I don't need this. Bye bye. Yo, that thing is holding a lucky egg. I wish I noticed that earlier. Not that I need it. My whole team is pretty well leveled. I just peeped the sun is up, so I'll probably give Opix some levels now. Do I want this? What would I want it on? I guess in case you get burned, right? Oh my goodness, Venusaur is bigger than Bastiodon. Yo, I need to see if that's biblically accurate. Hold on. Well, I want to see if that's actually like cap or not. Bastiodon is. Alright, first off, you're not 4 feet tall. That's a fucking lie, alright? You're not 4 feet tall. 4 feet and 300 pounds. And for you, you're sort of 6 foot 200. Okay. Okay. Even though, you know, I hardly believe, right, that Venusaur is barely heavier than, say, me, alright? Venusaur is barely heavier than me if it's only 200 pounds. I don't believe that for a fucking second, but it's whatever. Pokemon be capping something. Man, have you ever read the fucking Pokédex before, bro? You know them niggas be capping. They be capping like shit. I don't like that we're both paralyzed right now, but I mean, these are two mons that can take a hit, so it doesn't matter. Agility, of course not. Thanks for asking. Ooh, I almost re-rolled and I have no money. Oh, this is not good, actually. Yo, a moment of truth in the rivalry. Can't escape. Well, I don't want to escape from your bitch ass. I'm actually not gonna spam King Shield too much because I'm not even guaranteed to have a chance, have a turn. So when I do have a turn, I want to actually like, you know, do something. Oh my god. Hold on, it might actually beat me in a rivalry finally. There's a chance. I don't know, man. Razor Leaf got a high crit chance. You never know. Fuck man, you over 3. Fuck nigga. Hey! Alright. Yo, my starter versus yours is going on. No, no, no. I don't need that. I'm not getting one shot. Fuck that. If I'm in a position where I have to use Metal Burst because I got one shot, I was just playing wrong. Eliminates all stat changes. Okay, that includes mine, so I'm not gonna do that. This move is broken as fuck. Okay, it puts fucking Leech Seed down. Even though, I mean, what does Grass beat? Grass beats 3 types. Is my team particularly like lacking coverage for those types? I mean, hmm, I gotta keep these 2 status effects right. Eevee is like a support mine. Is Leech Seeds that important? I don't think it is. I mean, it's nice to have a move that's 100 BP, but it's just not that important. Now that I think about it, I think Bastiodon kind of just runs the gauntlet here. I think it's just 1v9s. Oh, you have a. Oh, hmm, good to know. But I want to see how high this thing's defense is. Oh, its defense is high as fuck. Okay. 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 That was in the sun too. Yeah, but this thing is a monster, bro. Too bad it has 6 million weaknesses. Yo, +5 body press. All right, it's still loading. Needed to get those ads in first. You're gone. Fuck's wrong with him? I just stole his bitch. I just took his lunch money. Get him out. Laser focus. No. I almost slapped you so hard you wouldn't have been able to focus coming to me with them dumbass offers. No, you can't learn it. And you know you couldn't learn it. You knew I wasn't gonna let you fucking learn it. Oh no, you came to me with it. I'm damn near offended. No, you know what? I am offended. I'm choosing to be offended. Hold on, bro. I can't really go wrong with anything here. Too low, man. Nah, I mean, look, the level cap is 48 anyway, right? So my whole team gaining 2 levels, that'd be a waste. So give me the fuck out with your balls. Wonderful. Yo, this is the thing. This the thing. This the thing. This the thing. I could change one of my mind's abilities. Ooh, 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 ooh. I can change one of my mind's abilities. Do you even have another ability? Soundproof, but why though? Anyway. Uh yes, give you chlorophyll. That's a lot of shields. Now that I think about it, Venusaur can't really get past Bastiodon. Assuming I don't get paralyzed full para. That did hella damage. That was a roll. Damn. That thing just ate everything. Oh, that thing is +3 in defense right now. I don't know if Staraptor even hurt it. +2. Oh, no, Staraptor hurts. Staraptor's a demon. Staraptor's a fucking demon. Yes, sir. What a diamond. Nice chlorophyll, and the sun's already up. Yeah, once again, I might really need stuff. Egg voucher. You know what? I'll tell you what in a second. You know what? I always forget what the fuck the start button is. Hold on. Oh, it's escape. Yo. I was looking for something. But egg gotcha. Yeah, oh my god, I haven't caught the egg in hellas. Sheesh. Alright. Let's get a few of these. Let's get a few of these. Shiny up. Let's get a few of those. Let's get a few of those. Let's get a few more of those. Move up. I mean, move up is kind of like the least exciting one here, right? I actually want to save that golden ticket. We get a few of those. I have too many. I maxed out on my eggs. Can I see how many eggs I'm carrying? I can. Holy shit. And I think this means there's a legendary in the egg when the egg's black. Take a swig. Damn, it tells y'all the date. Don you. Anyway. Is the sun still up? Yeah, so the dinosaur is not really affected by paralysis right now. Now this thing could potentially have a flame charge, so it's gonna get him the fuck out. Oh my god! You know, I didn't notice how many levels higher Cortana was than everything else. I should probably put Cortana first in the order, just so it keeps its beast bulls. Magnet, I mean, I guess you right, I suppose. That did hollow damage. Flinched, okay. I see the game we're playing. Yeah, yeah. I thought I wouldn't know, but I knew. They thought I wouldn't find out. I found out. They thought they bitch was safe. She wasn't. Wait, before I forget, I'm actually gonna take this sharp beak off of you and put it on you. That's a lot of money. Holy shit. What a monster. What a goddamn monster. That did 0, by the way. Okay, now I have no idea what's coming next. I don't know if it's a gym fight. I don't know if it's a gym leader or what. I don't know. I'm gonna revive you just to be safe, right? Because I have no idea what's up next. I don't know if it's a boss fight or a gym leader. It is a gym leader. What a perfect matchup to start off with. Actually, I could set up on this bitch. I could set up on this piece of shit. It's okay. I could set up on this piece of shit. Normal type gym leader for what? You're garbage. You're trash. I'm not gonna lie. When Gen 5 first dropped, damn, bro, how old was I? I think I was like fucking like 12 or something. When Gen 5 first dropped, bro, I actually had some trouble with I don't even know her name. Lenora. That's her name. I actually had some trouble with her. I'm not gonna lie. Her watch hog was way too high level for what my team was at the time. Damn, I ate that shit. I'm not gonna lie. +6. Don't crit me. Hey. Yo, I've been thoroughly enjoying Bastiodon this run, I must say. 168. Holy shit. And look where it got you. Right back to me. Damn, that didn't kill it. I didn't think I needed to BP. You did all that running just to come right back to me. Fairy Cave or Plains? Let's go Fairy Cave. Why not? Why not? Oh, creamy. That did like a lot of damage. Oh, we're out of lures. But you know what? Our team is so healthy on levels right now. And we got all these XP talking. Matter of fact, we almost have He's XP shares do stack, so we almost have 100% XP for our non-participating Pokemon. So the double battles aren't even that necessary anymore. So I don't want Brave Bird to be my only move. Yeah, because I don't want to take recoil all the time. Because in this game, you need Pokemon to stay on the field for a long time. You know, you need Pokemon that can stay on the field for like 10 battles in a row. So, okay, I'm actually a King Shield here because I fear that thing over there. Yeah, that's why. This is actually a tricky situation right now. That -1 was huge. Yeah, yeah, that -1 was everything. Okay, we are solid right now. Bye bye. Default. No. No, 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 no. Okay, well, we in the good. Now, I do actually need to switch you out. Shit. Oh, damn, I'm clicking everything. Just to reset its stat stages. I still have an Eevee, holy shit. You know what I mean? This thing serves its role on the team pretty damn well, so. I mean, shit. Honestly, if this thing is just gonna be like a pivot, a support pivot for me, why don't I just make it an Umbreon? Is that a bad thing? Why don't I just make this an Umbreon? Let me think about this, right? Let me pull up every evolution. Fuck. Hold on. All right. Let me pull up every evolution right now. Honestly, man, I might just keep Eevee on my team. I mean, it's a G-Max Pokemon, right? What's this thing's stats? Let me show y'all what I'm looking at on my other monitor. I mean, those stats are not bad. Shit. Maybe I'll just keep Eevee for the whole run. Honestly. You never know. Okay. Just set up a screen. You don't need that. Like I said, I don't think that thing's set is changing at all. Hmm. I have a no-brainer right there. I don't really want to teleport to a new biome. I kind of like the path we're on. Pokemon battle. I hope this isn't going to be hard. Oh, I'm take a swig. Let's not get swept right now. It's been a good run so far. It's been a good run. Let's not get swept right now. That's what I was worried about. I'm not gonna lie though. That thing would be a really good part of the team. It sucks that Staraptor is our only like mon with a fighting type move. But I mean, you should learn Sacred Sword soon, right? 60. Yeah, yeah, you should. Honestly, I want this thing. I don't want to kill it. I think this would be a really nice mon to have on the spot. Alright, shield is down so I can catch it now. Pokeball. You're not. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, them stats are not great. Yeah, I'm gonna skip. Ultimately, it doesn't really matter, right? I mean, on my record run, the only time I ever beat classic mode, I had a Swampert with fucking zero attack EV. Ivy. No EVs are in this game. I just hate the mischance, I'm not gonna lie. I already have a Master Ball, funny enough, right? I don't have any steel moves on the team. Neither do I have any electric moves, so I guess just by process of elimination, right? But it's like, when do I ever need more than one Master Ball? But this EV is so fucking good, bro. Like, this thing is so good. Look at that support. Switch it to a fucking 4 times move. Miss me with the mischance. That did holo damage. Uh, miss me with the miss. I just said that. What's wrong with him? Leaf blade, of fucking course you can learn leaf blade. What? Yes. Swirly, what's the? This heals all status conditions on the team. Ooh. I don't think that's necessary. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really think I'll ever get to a point where a damn that did holo damage. But I don't think I'm ever gonna get to a point where like a singular stat change, I mean, a singular status condition would just do the whole game for me, lose the entire game for me. Like I highly doubt it. That did holo damage. Okay, I think next is going to be a special fight, so I need to make sure my team is prepared for that. I was wrong, but better safe, right? Better safe. Ah, delicious. Yeah, we are doing amazing on the XP right now, so we no longer really have to invest in XP. Is there ever a time that you want a Pokemon to be a gentle nature? I don't think so. That's probably one of the most least used natures ever. It has to be, right? This thing probably has Shadow Tag. Yeah, man. I think I want this to be an Umbreon. Wait. I forgot I already made that decision. Well, what would be more useful? G-Max Eevee or Umbreon? G-Max's Eevee's abilities are Protean, and its passive is Fluffy. I'm not gonna have a passive though, because this thing wasn't my starter. I don't really want Protean. I don't want this thing to have weaknesses. Yeah, man. I'm gonna unpause his evolution. We're gonna make this an Umbreon. That's what we're gonna do. I'm really scared this thing might get one shot right now. Oh, fuck it. Yo, he switched. Why you go hard into this? I just peeved I could have clicked the aerial edge, but yeah. Okay, we should be good now, right? Like we kind of just run the gauntlet now. What do you know? Easy. It does make sense to be Umbreon, right? It's a 8:17 right now, PM. I one shot this. Oh my fucking god, bro. Anyway, let's try out my new before I switch out, let's throw up a screen. Oh, ate that shit. What are you talking about? I wish my Venusaur had a poison type attack. You're just poison for the fucking fashion, my brethren. Why? But why though? You're just poison for the fucking fashion. I hate it. I wonder if I can set up on this thing. Let's do it. Hex. That did hella damage. Alright. We're gonna take this slowly, right? We're just gonna recover with lefties. Oh, you're gonna recover off of my soul. It's cool though. Leftovers are amazing, bro. Alright, cool. Man, you know, that's kind of a wake-up call, bro. I need to deal with ghost types better. Charge beam. That did hella damage. Then you hit me on the physical side. Haha, you fool! Excalibur. Excalibur. Damn! That did hella damage. Yo, man, this been the go to this run, bro. Why does everyone on your team have weak armor? Is that your theme? That ain't that shit. What are you talking about? What's wrong with him? Ah, this ain't excusable. Yeah, bitch. 69 eggs. Holy shit. Is this really 69 Pokemon right now? Oh, shit. I just slapped my mic. I hope that didn't hurt y'all ears too much. You know, I hope it did hurt y'all fucking ears. Anyway. Damn. Fucking Pidgeotto could start with, Pidgey. Fuck, Pidgey. Don't have no extra shit to it. Could start with Bleak Wind Starters. Okay. My bad. I'm slurring my words, bro. It's just getting late. Crab Hammer. And then Crab Hammer won't fix that thing fucking stats though, huh? Painful Bunker. That's really good. Shit. Imagine. Yo, Shed Tail already got fucking banned. So imagine Shed Tail slow, bro. Floaty Fall. That's crack. Can I look at the No, I can't look any deeper than this. Floaty Fall. Yeah, you know, I love Floaty Fall because I think it's like 80 base power or something. It's either 80 or 100 physical flying type move. And flying doesn't really have any moves like that. You know, just like a no drawback, like decently powered move. Heat Wave. I'm not gonna lie, man. I love when grass types have fire type coverage. I love that so much. Cause two tanky grass types up against each other, it's never a fun time for anyone. Man. You know, one of my favorite things about these broken ass custom moves in this game is that sometimes you can really see these Pokemon having these moves. Like this Pokemon doesn't naturally learn Strength Sap. Why? Why doesn't it? Tachyon Cutter? Like, wouldn't that be fire as fuck? Maybe Empoleon could finally stay OU with something like that. Yeah, like some of these moves, right? Like, wouldn't Beartic be like usable with Aqua Step? It's still not gonna be outspeeding everything, but it'll be more than I think it's base 40. Is that what it is? Hold on. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that on. Yeah, like look at this. Base 50? Like, yo, if that thing had Aqua Step, that'd be so nice. Like, would it not? High horsepower, Aura Sphere. That thing doesn't learn Aura Sphere already. I'm actually kind of surprised about that. Body press? Like, that mine doesn't know body press? I forgot this mine existed. See, I haven't played, like, this generation. I don't know what generation this thing is from. But I haven't played this gen, so I didn't even know, like, you know, Pokemon existed for real. Fire Lash, Triple Axle, and so holy shit. Okay, some of these egg moves are just like legit egg moves, and some are custom egg moves. So maybe they do learn some of those attacks. Maybe I'm just stupid. A Gardevoir. I wouldn't hate a Gardevoir on my team. If I knew for sure, does that thing learn Mystical Fire? Let me. Gardevoir learn Mystical Fire. It does. Yo. Do I have a Mega on my team? I do. Venusaur is a Mega. But I might not need to Mega on Venusaur for it to be like, useful. Yo. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I might get a Mega Gardevoir. That might be the move. That might be the move. That return and kill is fucking embarrassing. But yo, that might be the move. I can be a Mega Gardevoir on it too. I don't really get to pick, what becomes a Mega and what doesn't. You're worthy of something slightly higher than a Pokeball. What the fuck? What? Excalibur.
over some of the basics. If you are not currently logged in, do so. And if you have access to your mentor's needs as a secondary user, please ask to be given access. That way you can navigate through the screen or through these screens and practice working with the Mobile Planet app. So first, I'm just going to go over what do I see here on the first screen. Like I said, you will not see all of these buttons until you have your agent number and you have your own leads. So there are things like bank verification, which happens during the presentation. You can also do this on the Planet Alltake website. Daily production can also be done on the Planet Alltake website. And then a policy search as well. If someone indicates to you while on the phone that they believe they have a policy and they're paying on it each month, you would go ahead and you click on policy search and you would look it up by one of these three items: policy number, last name, and some additional information, and phone number, which I find to be the easiest. Okay. Now, what do you have access as a secondary user or an agent in training? Well, at the very least, you should see on your screen daily production, leads, appointments. Okay, so how do you do this right now? Well, first off, let's take a look at appointments. All right, not too much on the schedule right now. We are not necessarily an appoint this right now. Well, first off, let's take a look at appointments. All right. Not too much on the schedule right now. We are not necessarily an appointment-based agency. We really like to focus on flips, which is when you call someone on that first contact, our goal is to immediately present, go into the benefits and even a one-time close. All right. I'm just showing you this is what the schedule may look like. Of course, there may be times when you have it more filled up. I'm going to show you some other buttons here that are very important to take a peek at. So first off is number one, you can make a comment straight from the scheduling dashboard here. You can also click these three buttons in the top right and you can choose which of these things occurred. So let's say that they did not show to the appointment and you called them numerous times later in the day. You could always remove the appointment. Let's say that they canceled ahead of time. You could also remove the appointment. And lastly, of course, self-explanatory, that you could reschedule the appointment or you could even resolve the appointment. Sale, no sale, presentation refused, do not contact. Okay, we'll talk a little bit about those resolutions a little bit later. So that is the appointments. Now, here is going to be your leads, where you access your leads. I'm going to let that load for a second. So this is where you would be able to access your leads. All right, you see the multiple star colors there. That's because I have other agents calling on these leads. So I have pre-organized it so that not everyone is calling on the same lead, so that it's distributed properly and evenly. Now, here is one of the most important aspects to the front screen here, or the dashboard, which would be search a lead by last four digits of phone number. And the way that you would do that is as self-explanatory. Let's say someone texted or called you back. Before you engage with that customer or with that lead, you want to make sure that you know who it is that you're engaging with. You never want to call someone back before you know who you're calling, and you definitely don't want to answer the phone before you know who's calling. All right. So the way that you would do this, just for example, this lead has been used in multiple other examples so that we can make a connection with it. So let's say this number is calling me back, and what I would do is look up the last four digits, 9272, just for example. Then I go ahead and click enter. Same thing can be done on your phone. Okay. Now here is the lead. So now that I have the lead up, I could answer the phone and I could move swiftly into the script. So I can say, hi Alex, this is Raphael with American Income, local 277, yada yada. Okay, so that is the dashboard. Those are the most important buttons. That's it for this video. Now I am going to take a more in-depth look into the leads themselves. What buttons exist? How do we navigate through the leads? And we're also going to speak about the leads filter. Okay. So first, I'm just going to talk about looking at a lead and organization of it. We first need to know how to navigate through it. So what we do, I'm going to show you. Number one, again, similar to the front to the to the dashboard of Mobile Planet, you can also search by phone number again, or you can even search by name. So I'm going to do an example of that and go ahead and take a search. And then you can find the person that is calling or texting, or if you go into presentation, you can look at it that way. Okay. Now I'm going to just go ahead and reset the filter. Then it'll bring me back to all of the leads that exist. Okay. The next button here that's important to look at is going to be the filter. Okay. So this filter is as defined. It allows you to filter out or filter in specific things that you want to exist on your list. For example, if I just want to look at union leads, I can go ahead and click this select market as I did here. Go to this rolling list and go to union and then click done. And then as you can see, as opposed to the prior list, a union is always defined by here. You will see something that says SG and then 3 more letters or numbers after that. Okay. If you see that, that is going to be either union or it's just any other lead that is not a union, which could be veterans, it could be Wilkit, it could be women's. Now I'm going to go ahead and reset that filter and go ahead and go to plus leads. Okay. An example of why we would do this, guys, is if you haven't seen it yet, you will see it in a later video. We use this lead filter to help organize what leads we want to call on for the day. Okay. For example, if I star my 25 leads, which that will, again, starring 25 leads will make sense to you guys at some point here. But let's say I star my 25 leads and those are the 25 leads that I want to work for the day. I want to diversify those leads based on number one, of course, would be prioritizing fresh plus leads or freshly topped up leads based on production. Or you can prioritize it just simply based on diversification. So if I want to do 10 union, 10 plus leads, and 5 veteran, or any assortment within those 25 leads, the way that I would select it is I would go to plus lead, or I could also go to, for example, I could go to veteran and click done. Okay. And then there's my veterans list. All right. So that is mostly it for the filter. There's honestly not too much that we utilize here. When you have some leads that you've called on for a little bit of time, another really good thing that I like to do if I'm trying to figure out which leads I'd like to star for the day, I like to organize it by last call date. So then if I'm going in and I'm calling on leads that may have been called on in the past, I'm going to go ahead and go down to the bottom of the list and you'll see the leads that were called on the longest time ago, you're able to go ahead and filter that out. Okay. So then when I go in and I want to select my X number of veterans or X number of union or X number of plus leads, or then if I'm going in and I'm calling on leads that may, I like to organize it by last call date. So then if I'm going in and I'm calling on leads that may have been called on in the past, I'm going to go ahead and go down to the bottom of the list and you'll see the leads that were called on the longest time ago, you're able to go ahead and filter that out. Okay. So then when I go in and I want to select my X number of veterans or X number of union or X number of plus leads or women's to women's, I can go ahead and select the ones that were called on the longest time ago. Okay. As you can see, the date here for or for the no answer would be listed there. Okay. Ultimately, there is a couple other functions that you can do here. Again, you could look up name or phone number here. I would just prefer to do that either on the dashboard or in the magnifying glass that you saw on the previous screen. The last thing that may become useful to you guys, especially when you are released, is that when you guys get a lead top up or a lead shuffle, if that's something that you guys are opting in for, then Ashlyn, she may go to you and say, okay, your newest leads, or she may say, congratulations, based on production, you qualified to receive more leads. And those are going to be in whatever account that she defines for you. Typically, they're going to go into your road trip lead pool. In any case, she will let you know exactly where the prioritized leads are going to be. So that is it for the lead filter. If you are ever unable to look up a lead, guys, based on last four digits or by name, the reason oftentimes is because you may have the filter already set to something other than what that lead exists in. Okay. So what I mean by that is if I just have yellow here, and if I type in the last four digits of the phone number that I did earlier to look up Alex Castro, for example, you'll see nothing is going to come up. The reason why is because I need to reset the filter so that it accesses all leads. So then when I type in 9272, as you can see here, and I click done, then that lead will appear. Okay, so that is it for lead filter. I'm going to go ahead and show you one last time. This reset button is your friend. If anything gets confusing, go ahead and reset, start all over again, and then click done. There are other ways that you can use a lead filter for strategic operations. What I mean by that is there may be times when you want to call on specific states that you are licensed in, of course. There may be times specifically for strategy that you may want to call on select time zones. And the reason why is because depending on the time zone that you're in, you are able to extend your hours both in the morning or in the evening by calling a different time zone. So let's say that I can call, or forgive me, you can only call until 9 p.m. in any given time zone. That, of course, does exclude the ability to set appointments outside of the working times, which is essentially until 9 p.m., right? So what I mean by that is I'm in Central Standard Time. If it is 9 p.m. my time, I am no longer able to call in Central Standard Time. However, to take advantage of the time on the West Coast or the time change, I could then call on Mountain Standard Time, or even better, I could call on Pacific Standard Time because they're 2 hours behind me. So if it's 9 p.m. my time, it's only 7 p.m. that in Pacific Standard Time. So I could call for an extra 2 hours if I was really changed. That, of course, does exclude the ability to set appointments outside of the work. If you're in, you are able to extend your hours both in the morning or in the evening by calling a different time zone. So let's say that I can call, or forgive me, you can only call until 9 p.m. in any given time zone. That, of course, does exclude the ability to set appointments outside of the working times, which is essentially until 9 p.m., right? So what I mean by that is I'm in Central Standard Time. If it is 9 p.m. my time, I am no longer able to call in Central Standard Time. However, to take advantage of the time on the West Coast or the time change, I could then call on Mountain Standard Time, or even better, I could call on Pacific Standard Time because they're 2 hours behind me. So if it's 9 p.m. my time, it's only 7 p.m. that in Pacific Standard Time. So I could call for an extra 2 hours. If I was really pushing, I really wanted to increase my production and efficiency, I could do that as well. Here is a bonus video, guys. I am on the same lead screen here. I'm going to show you. Let's say that I called this phone number, and let's say that Susan picked up. Or forgive me, I got that name very wrong. Let's say that Justina picked up. Okay. So what I would do is number one, I would make a comment because that's relevant to me. 5035. So I would say number 5035 is wife Justina's phone number. Okay. Okay. So what I would do is number one, I would make a comment because that's relevant to me. 5035. So 03 phone number. Okay. So go ahead and enter that. That way myself and anyone else knows. I will make actually another bonus comment here. When you look at comments, you want to make sure if you see one comment, there may be others. So you want to make sure you go ahead and click on comments so you can see all of the comments that exist. Okay. Now, what do I do if I called her and for whatever reason I wasn't able to connect Josh and her at the same time? What I would do is I would also want Josh's phone number. That could be productive because then we have double the chance of making sure that we take care of this lead in the future. Okay. So what I would do to add a phone number is I would go up to this little phone book up here with the @ symbol, and I can click call and then manage phone. As you can see, you can also manage the email. Okay, if they give you an email that you use to book an appointment, you can add that in there as well. However, for this case scenario, we're going to say go ahead and manage phone. And although Justina's phone number is okay to have there, I'm going to go ahead and let's say that we are adding a different phone number. I'll do 270. Let's say that he gave me a phone number. All right. Let's say that was the phone number. If it was the case that I wanted to change it to be the primary, I would go ahead and set as default. I would click add, and then it would populate there as the primary or the default. So now when I go to the lead screen, you can see it switched in real time. Now when I click call, it's going to give me that primary option to call. And then again, you would actually lead based on what's necessary. Okay. Now this is a really good example. If mistakes are made, guys, and let's say that when I set the appointment before, I went ahead and I clicked on 9 a.m. and they are in a different state here. I'm going to go back here quick to make sure that it's clear. So they're in Kentucky, right? Let's say for this example, I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick a different lead from one that is not my own time zone. Let's say Keith, right? Keith is in Washington, as you can see. So when I set up a time with them, let's say it's 9 a.m. on Monday, I need to make sure that I select the correct time zone. Otherwise, it will mess up the whole schedule. So what I would do is I would click on 9 a.m. from one that is not my own time zone. Let's say keep screen. You can see it switched in real time. Now when I click call, it's going to give me that primary option to call. For this case scenario, we're going to say go ahead and manage phone. And although Justina's phone number is okay to have there, I'm going to go ahead and let's say that we are adding a different phone number. I'll do 270. Let's say that he gave me a phone number. All right. Let's say that was the phone number. If it was a case that I wanted to change it to be the primary, I would go ahead and set as default. I would click add, and then it would populate there as the primary or the default. So now when I go to the lead screen, you can see it switched in real time. Now when I click call, it's going to give me that primary option to call. And then again, you would action the lead based on what's necessary. Okay. Now this is a really good example. If mistakes are made, guys, and let's say that when I set the appointment before, I went ahead and I clicked on 9 a.m. and they are in a different state here. I'm going to go back here quick to make sure that it's clear. So they're in Kentucky, right? Let's say for this example, I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick a different lead from one that is not my own time zone. Let's say Keith, right? Keith is in Washington, as you can see. So when I set up a time with him, let's say it's 9 a.m. on Monday, I need to make sure that I select the correct time zone. Otherwise, it will mess up the whole schedule. So what I would do is I would click on 9 a.m. Except I proposed a time of 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. to him, and he chose 9 a.m., hypothetically speaking. So what I would do.
Simplest and most effective dermatologist approved nighttime acne routine. First, start with a gentle cleanse. Use circular motions, wash off, then pat dry. Next, apply a pea-sized amount of different gel. This contains the most effective.
This is the exact video I watched for my routine.
Do is I click 9 a.m., but I would change it and I would click lead clear. So they're in Kentucky, right? Let's say for this example, I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick a different lead from one that is not my own time zone. Let's say Keith, right? Keith is in Washington, as you can see. So when I set up a time with him, let's say it's 9 a.m. on Monday, I need to make sure that I select the correct time zone. Otherwise, it will mess up the whole schedule. So what I would do is I would click on 9 a.m. Except I proposed a time of 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. to him, and he chose 9 a.m., hypothetically speaking. So what I would do is I click 9 a.m., but I would change it and I would click lead time zone because it is 9 a.m. lead time zone. That way there's no confusion. It will automatically calculate the difference and then populate the correct time for myself. So what I would do is 9 a.m. lead time zone create, and you'll see it'll change to 11 a.m. because I am in Central Standard Time. And last but not least, let's say I made a mistake on any or all of those results. So now when I go to the lead screen, you can see it switched in real time. Now when I click call, if it was a case that I wanted to change it to be the primary, I'll go ahead and set as default. I would click add, and then it would populate there as the primary or the default. So now when I go to the lead screen, you can see it switched in real time. Now when I click call, it's going to give me that primary option to call. And then again, you would action the lead based on what's necessary. Okay. Now this is a really good example. If mistakes are made, guys, and let's say that when I set the appointment before, I went ahead and I clicked on 9 a.m. and they are in a different state here. I'm going to go back here quick to make sure that it's clear. So they're in Kentucky, right? Let's say for this example, I'm not 100% sure. I'm actually going to go ahead and pick a different lead from one that is not my own time zone. Let's say Keith, right? Keith is in Washington, as you can see. So when I set up a time with him, let's say it's 9 a.m. on Monday, I need to make sure that I select the correct time zone. Otherwise, it will mess up the whole schedule. So what I would do is I would click on 9 a.m. It is 9 a.m. lead time zone. That way there's no confusion. It will automatically calculate the difference and then populate the correct time for myself. So what I would do is 9 a.m. lead time zone create, and you'll see it'll change to 11 a.m. because I am in Central Standard Time. And last but not least, let's say I made a mistake on any or all of those. What I would do to remove them, just like the previous videos, I'd click the three buttons here and I would remove the appointment. Simple as that. Okay, three buttons here, and then I would remove the appointment. Okay, so that's going to be it for that. I'm going to go over scheduling appointments, styling process, and things like that in later videos. Hopefully all that makes sense to you guys.